don't really know what to say today. I have Kallmann syndrome. Kallmann syndrome is a rather stupid condition to have, where you just don't go through puberty normally. I was called a late bloomer until I was 23, which is a bit annoying in a way because I have no sense of smell and poor hearing, which in theory should have alerted the doctors of my condition before the age of 23. But that's so long ago now, it doesn't really matter now. But so Kallmann syndrome, so it's not delayed puberty, it's absent puberty. So by the age of 23, I was still a late bloomer. Then by chance I got diagnosed just because I happened to work at the right hospital. So then I started testosterone therapy. The trouble is, by the age of 23, you should have gone through normal adolescence and normal puberty. So that really puts you on the back foot when it comes to relationships, physical, emotional relationships. It's a bit difficult to go into a video like this, but it's something I talk about online, and I'm quite happy to talk about it one-to-one, but it's... once you're that far behind in that adolescence and development, it's quite difficult to catch up. Most of my friends with Kallmann syndrome do catch up, or I've said when they're diagnosed earlier, it helps a bit, but it's still always a struggle to go through. And, well, lots of my friends with Kallmann syndrome are married or in relationships, and they have kids, but it's always a bit of a struggle getting that far. And even when, like at university, I met the right person, met a nice person, and just after university I met a nice person, but at that time I was not really in a position to notice or make use of that situation, because I didn't notice the signs that, and the longer you go on not having a relationship, the harder it is to start. So, Kallmann syndrome, which I'm treated, I have testosterone now, but it doesn't give you normal puberty, so you now have a sex drive, but sometimes you don't have the confidence to make the most of it. And as the older you get, the more difficult it is to start. And at the moment, I'm not really happy where I am at the moment, because you get frustrated because you want to have relationships, but it's difficult to have the confidence to be able to do things now. And the older you get, the more difficult it is to use dating sites. So, technically I like men and women, but then I'm not exactly completely inexperienced, but there's nowhere I have anywhere near the experience I would like to have had with my age. I talk about this personally with people one-to-one, it's a little bit easier, but earlier diagnosis is a lot easier. It doesn't prevent you going through problems, but the earlier you get diagnosed and treated, the easier it is, I think. But it's never easy completely, but I think it's having the knowledge of the condition, not feeling too left behind. But this is something I like to talk. I'm happy to answer questions. I talk to people on Reddit and Facebook and Discord, so I'm more happy to talk to one-to-one. But at the moment, I'm not feeling that happy. I get on with my life, I do my job, but you do miss out a bit. Hopefully, well, I like talking about Kallmann syndrome, so I like trying to raise awareness. I talk to as many people as possible, but I just seem to be missing a few people at the moment. There's a few people I like talking to, I just haven't talked to for a while. But hopefully they'll come back at one stage, because I do like seeing people. Well, I'll talk about the condition later. I think that should be about it for now. Thank you. Bye-bye.